Made it to the end of the day, so that means it's Accord time. And today, don't look at that. Today we're gonna be doing the drums. All right, doing the drums, and I'm also doing my hard lines too. Let me get a light. All right, yeah, I'm doing my drums, but I'm gonna do my lines too because, I mean, they're super rotted. And if your brake lines look like that, that's not safe at all. So we're gonna do that. We got a couple new drums here, some random hardware and cylinders. And I've already made up some lines to get rid of them rusted lines, because those things could seriously go at you at any time. And I've had the worst luck with brake lines being rotted, so I don't mess around. Got some new rubber lines too for back there. So let me get that processed. Got the drum off. As you can see, the shoes are spanked. Probably original. This is my favorite part. Ah, yeah. So we get this. So we got all the new hardware on. Pretty normal stuff here. We got our new rubber line coming down into here. New wheel cylinder. And we're flaring a new hard line to go from the wheel cylinder to that line, the rubber line. Getting some nice buttery flares. I didn't get the other side finished, so I got it pulled back in here today. Get this other side knocked out because they're roached. Got my accident prevention team here.
You should GoPro.
All right, quick update. I got the drum brakes done yesterday. I ended up doing just everything back here, some new lines, and got the soft lines done. Something I was looking to get done for a long time. New wheel cylinders. And then from my other Accord, I put these calipers on. They are actually new, even though they're rusty. Other than that, I got the Accord back in here. I only ever have an hour and a half to work on this at the end of the days because I do work in a full-time shop. So I don't really get a chance to work on my own car until the end of the day for about an hour and a half. And if we want to work on our own stuff, we got to bring it in on Saturday. So I'm going to bring this in tomorrow. And we got some AN line here, different fuel rail, and I got a filter that's E85 compatible. I'm going to throw all that on tomorrow. Back here for the next day. I'm going to go ahead and try to mess around with this fuel system. This is an AEM fuel rail for like a stock H series, but since this is a full Euroir with a Euroir manifold, I've got a adapter billet aluminum from KS Tuned to make it work on this manifold. So I'm gonna pop off my old rail and make sure that all works before I hack up my fuel lines. Okay, I've ran into an issue here. This kit gives you these little like spacers here that go in between the rail, and they give you an Allen head bolt to fasten the rail down, but as you can see, that's fully tightened down and the injector isn't even seated into the head. So I came over and looked at the stock ones, and they're a lot longer than what they are stock. So I just marked off where they need to be. I'm gonna cut it really quick. Fuel rail's mounted now, and it seems to be pretty solid. I had to take it back and forth to my grinder and kind of get it fitting right, but it's now in there solid, so I'm gonna continue making my lines. I'm gonna make a quick feed line out of this and use a factory return, find where my filter is gonna end up sitting at, and then I'll do a line off of that up to the rail. So I'm underneath the car here. I had a tough time thinking of where I'm gonna put this filter at, but I'm probably gonna end up just keeping it right here. It's not lower than the exhaust, and this car sits up really high right now. It's on a stock suspension, so I'm not really worried about it being too low to the ground. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna do a 45 and go behind the subframe and come on top here. I'll mark a little piece of tape, have it 90 right into the rail right there. Back. I guess I ordered the wrong part, but I had a 3/8 to 6AN compression fitting to make my fuel system work off the hard line. But once I cut the line, I quickly realized that the line was not 3/8. So I had to run up here to my local speed shop and get a 5/16 to a 6AN compression fitting. No problem. Fuel system's finished. Just wanted to give you a little rundown of what I did here. I cut off the factory hard line here. Got a 5/16 compression fitting to AN6. Got a new filter down here mounted, and then I 45'd it, and that goes up to the rail. Kind of see what I did here. Lower it down, show you the top. And that line comes up to this 90 right here, and that just goes right into the AEM fuel rail. Don't mind my injector wiring. That's all hung out because this car's had like several different injectors. And yeah, so this wasn't really a performance mod. This was just for E85 capability, and also that filter down there flows down to 6 micron particles. So if I get like a new set of injectors, it won't clog them up so easy. I'll fire it up real quick and show you that everything's good with no leaks. Got no leaks up top. No leaks on bottom. So that's my fuel kit install. Like I said, it's not going to give me any more power or anything like that. It's just so that I can run E85 in the future, and I can run 1000cc injectors without having to worry about them getting clogged up. This was my old filter right here. It's just a factory filter, and that doesn't that would have clogged those injectors up. And this is my fuel feed that I was running before, and I was always sketched out about the barbs leaking. So finally got that done. Another thing real quick that I wanted to show you was got this little catch can here. Flashlight. So I got this little catch can here. I've just got 2 6AN lines coming off of it. One goes right here to the valve cover, and then one's plugged right to the plenum. Got that installed the other day, as well as the brakes all the way around. So now that we're finished up with that, we could probably start with the turbo stuff. I still need to get a set of injectors, and I have an intercooler, but it's not going to be one that I'm going to use. So as soon as I buy a little bit more reputable intercooler, start mocking up the charge piping. That's going to be it for this one.